What do you guys think as far as looking forward? I mean, we have next up already. You already have another crew launch on the docket. I mean, and it's been expanded from 3 people to 4. This mission's expanded from a 2-week mission to a month plus.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the final amount of time has been decided. Do you know what?
No, it's very flexible on the back end. I'll say that. So we want to make sure that Crew 1 is ready to go. We have a target date for that at the end of August. And between now and then, if Crew 1 is ready to go, Bob and Doug, we're going to bring them home. If we need to extend them a little bit, we'll extend them a little bit. We want to get as much out of the International Space Station as we can. And so that's what we intend to do. But the big 3 factors, when we think about the flexibility on the back end of this mission, the big 3 factors are the solar arrays, which for this mission have about a 114-day lifespan. Although we will learn on orbit.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot to be learned.
They could last longer. We don't know yet. But we're assuming 114 days at this point. And then, of course, the weather and the readiness of Crew 1. And I think if all goes well, I've been really clear with everybody on the NASA side, our #1 priority is to get this thing tested and to get Bob and Doug home safely.
Absolutely.
That's the highest priority.
Yes.
I would also like to say, you mentioned that this is the replacement for the shuttle. I really think that's a gross understatement. We are transforming in a very historical nature how we access space in general, where NASA is a customer, one customer of many. And we expect SpaceX, as you know, to go get lots of customers that are not us. And that's going to drive down our costs. And we want to have not just SpaceX, but other providers that are competitive on cost, on innovation, on safety, basically creating this robust marketplace in space. And then we're using, the ISS right now is being used to create the commercial markets of the future for microgravity, whether it's pharmaceuticals, immunizations, printing of human organs in 3D, advanced materials, artificial retinas. I mean, there's so many things that we're proving out on the ISS right now. And if NASA accomplishes its objectives, we're not just going to have commercial resupply and commercial crew. We're going to have commercial space stations. We're going to be landing on the moon commercially. So this is the shuttle replacement. That's not what this is. This is a transformation of how we do commercial space in general.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if the public is actually aware that there's a giant space station zooming around Earth. I think probably a lot of people don't know that this is the case.
Yeah.
And it's enormous.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's an enormous space station zooming around the Earth 25 times the speed of sound, circling the globe every 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you see the pictures? It looks like it's stationary.
Right.
And it does have station in the name.
Right.
But it's extremely fast. It's going. You know, like, I don't know.
17,500 mile an hour, 27,000 kilometers. It's screaming.
Yeah.
It's screaming.
I mean, order of magnitude faster than a bullet, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and it's so funny because there's been a permanent presence on the International Space Station too for 20 years or something now. I mean, it's been a huge part of the science and the exploration of NASA currently, and it's fun to be able to see now with new offerings. We'll be able to get to the International Space Station cheaper, and NASA will continue to push and go back into deep space, which I think is a really cool way to transition into the future. So
yeah, but as the administrator was saying, this is hope. I mean, this really, we want this to be the dawn of a new era, where there's a rapid increase in innovation, where we're sending more and more people to orbit, that we're sending both government and commercial passengers to orbit, astronauts to orbit, and generally opening up space for humanity. The ultimate goal being that anyone who wants to go to orbit or the moon or maybe even Mars can go. Right. It's like if you want to move there, you can. Like, that's the ultimate goal.